Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of House of More with me, Pris More. Today on House of More, I remember in one of my episodes, I made you aware of a particular technology that the Dovetek Interlocking Brick, to which I told you that I'm going to get the brain behind this amazing and fantastic technology right here on the show. And today, I am so happy that he is here with me, and we are going to talk a lot more about all you need to know about this fantastic technology. Don't forget that this particular episode of House of More is sponsored by Samhan Mosquito Repellent. I know people will be wondering what is inside. Yes, this is inside. This is how the content looks like. It's an amazing mosquito repellent, and since I started using it, I don't have any problem with any mosquito whatsoever. So please get this. You see the numbers on your screen. Try it and you will thank me later. All right, let's go and then listen to the profile of this amazing and fantastic guest I have with me today, and we'll continue with the rest of the interview. Mr. Kojo Danquah is a former customs officer. He enrolled with the College of Professional Management UK and graduated with a group diploma in management in 1993. He later enrolled in the Institute of Management Studies in Ghana and graduated with an HND in Purchasing and Supply Management in 1996. Mr. Danquah is a member of the Chartered Institute of Purchasing and Supply Management UK. He has been a member of the Institute of Commercial Management ICM International since 1995. He is currently in his final stage in Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana. Mr. Danquah was the manager of Peacock Enterprise and was responsible for planning, directing, controlling, and organizing activities in the company from 1994 to 1999. He is currently the Chief Executive Officer of Peacock Ghana Limited with functional expertise in material management, organizational development, sourcing and purchasing consultancy, strategic planning, and professional money manager. Mr. Kojo Danquah has facilitated on various courses, both open and in-house, during his association with the company. He attended a course for Africa entrepreneurship in Malaysia to understudy the economy of Malaysia in 1999. With this knowledge, he has been able to open other companies like Dovetek Construction Works, which uses Thailand technology in building. He is the first to introduce this technology to Ghana. He has his own branded cosmetics in West Africa called the Origo Dia Cosmetic on OEM basis. Due to being a business-oriented person, Mr. Kojo Danquah has traveled across several countries in all the continents of the world. His vision now is to see the middle manager and junior staff owning houses. To realize this vision, he considers himself the solution to affordable housing challenges in Ghana and beyond by providing the compressed interlocking brick, a Dovetek technology which reduces housing costs by 40%. He also serves on several boards including the Headco Ghana Limited, Dovetek Construction Works, Jordan Pharmacy, Czech Communication, Origo Group of companies in Oman, India, and in Dubai. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kojo Danquah is on House of More. Okay, sir, so can you tell us a little bit about Dovetek Construction Works?
Dovetek Construction Works is a name that is on my heart.
Okay.
To use to help Africa the best I can. So the meaning is David Technology.
Wow. Wow.
Dovetek have about 3 subsidiaries.
Okay.
That is Dovetek Construction Works, Dovetek Farms, and Dovetek Metal Works.
Wow.
Yes.
I think this interview is basically going to be centered on the Dovetek Construction Works. But can you tell us a little bit about Dovetek Farms? What do you do?
Yes, Dovetek Farms have come to help the health of Africa and the whole world.
Wow.
We are using nunum powder, nyenya powder, and other things to do spices.
Wow.
So that if you are eating, you just pour a little in it and it corrects everything in your stomach, your kidneys and other things.
Wow.
Apart from that, we are venturing into piggery and poultry with a specific technology so that even if there's no corn, rice, and other things that people are crying of, Dovetek farms will be producing pig and pottery for the public.
Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Of course.
That's amazing.
And we have our metal works,
Okay.
which we use to do everything under Dovetek.
Okay.
Dovetek is from A to Z.
Wow.
We have all the machines we use to do our things.
Okay.
So that is how Dovetek is.
That means that when somebody gives you a contract to build a house, you are not going to look for a roofing sheet here. You're not going to look for, you have everything already.
Yes, but taking roofing sheet, it depends on what people
The
want.
customer wants. Okay.
We can give you the tiles, the roofing tiles.
Okay. Wow.
We have collaborators that we do all. But if you want the sheets, roofing sheets, that one we have to buy. But
Okay.
if you need the roofing tiles, we have the factory
That's amazing.
with the collaborator.
I see.
Yes.
So what actually informed your decision to come up with Dovetek Interlocking Brick?
Yes. I have traveled a lot in the world, taking it in parts. So if you take the Arab, I know some places, Europe, US, and Africa as well. If you know that the whole world, the issues that confront us is food, clothing, and housing
I see.
or shelter. So accommodation or housing ranked third after food and clothing. Therefore, I decided to go deep, do a research all over the world and see how best I can help Ghana and Africa. Looking at the whole world, which many don't know, the whole world is something that if you don't know what is happening, you think somebody is better than you. But I'm telling you that Africa, we are the best in the world.
Wow.
Because the buildings we build, what we have to build is better off.
I see.
Yes. Because we have the local raw material, which can give us better buildings. But if you don't do the research and know, you cannot get there.
I see.
Because of population, accommodation will keep on being inadequate in Africa and Ghana. In one of my research, I realized that Thailand used this technology to solve the accommodation problem.
I see.
And I've been to Thailand for the past 23, 24 years. So this technology is from Thailand.
Wow.
That's where I learned it.
Malaysia specifically.
Thailand.
I see.
Yeah, but they are all doing, the whole Asia have this technology.
I see.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Ghana, we have a big asset, an asset that the nation should uphold, because we know that we are dealing or battling with the issue of brain drain. So if you have somebody who has gone outside of the country to learn a particular technology and has come back to give back to society, give back to Ghana, this is somebody that, I mean, we should really treasure and uphold, and then give him all the necessary resources we can to make sure that whatever he's bringing to develop Ghana, we hold it. And then Ghana will be a better place. That's amazing. That's fantastic. So what makes your technology different from other technology when it comes to the Dovetek interlocking brick, the compressed interlocking brick? What makes it so unique from the other blocks we see on the market?
Yes. If you use this technology, there is a reduction of cost between 30 to 40%.
I see.
And with a careful plan or a strategy, you can even meet up to 50% of the normal concrete block. Yes, so the interlocking bricks or block reduces cost of building.
Wow.
Which I think if we accept it, then a lot of people can now get their own properties You can use it for school dormitories, schools, teachers' flats, and other things, which will be very beneficial to the government, because the government is not going to spend so much on building. Because with this strategy, you don't paint in and out, you don't use so many wood, you use it for the columns. I'm talking of the pillars.
Okay.
So there's so many expenses that you take it off building. That make this technology one I will recommend that the Minister of Education should try and use this technology. I'll thank the president for using this technology for the Agenda 111.
Oh, interesting.
Which is ongoing. And the Apieti project.
Oh, wow. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Ghana is already buying into the technology, and that is fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you so much, the government, Mr. President, and your ministers for giving him such wonderful contract. I upon my research, I found out something that the brick is bulletproof. How true is that?
Oh yes. If you see how the brick is compacted, bullet cannot get into. It's a research we've done, and it's proven.
Wow.
Yes, and if it's warm, it is
the inside
will be cool.
Wow.
And if it's hot, the inside will be warm. That is the system. Yes.
Wow. That is amazing.
No, you can imagine the village houses that our parents stayed in. There were mud houses, but still they are there. But you see, current houses are just being broken down just like that. You see, so it's something we have to look at and use local raw material to do better things for ourselves. And it's green. You understand? We're talking of green technology, green world now. Because there's no any chemicals that is too much in it that will affect human being.
I see.
Unlike something like concrete and other things, you know, some of the chemicals used are not good for our health. Yes, and some people get sickness even in the room they sleep.
Wow.
Yeah, you go to hospital, they'll tell you, oh, we don't know what is wrong with you, but I tell you, if you are even be in your room, the room that you are sleeping, because of what they've used to build it, or the paint they've used, can cause you sickness. So, as the government said that they should use local raw materials to build, I support that 100%, and it's good.
I see.
And just imagine, we have, from my research, I alone can give you about 5 things you can use to do affordable housing.
I see.
Yes.
All raw materials?
All raw materials,
I see.
local raw materials.
Okay.
The laterite is one.
Okay.
Leaves.
Normal leaves.
Yeah, normally sorry.
Oh, okay.
So in the olden days, we had some type of mattress.
I see.
That leaves. You can use it to do affordable housing. Now, rice hacks. Rice hacks. Yes.
Wow.
It's all technology. You have to know before you can do it. So we have started, and very soon, maybe 2 months from now, we'll open our training school.
Amazing.
For individuals, government, organizations, NGOs to come and train people there to help them to build houses in Ghana.
Wow.
Yes, the centers are 2 for now.
Okay.
One in Winneba and one in Central Region on the Fosu Road.
I see.
Yes.
So how many people are you looking at?
Oh, we are looking at 200,000-300,000 people.
Wow.
Because we need to train people so that the bricks or the other product can be on the market for people to access it easily. Because if you need a brick to build and you don't get it, the only alternative is the concrete, right? So if you want the technology to survive, then you have to train thousands of people, which we hope will cooperate with government so that they can bring a lot of people to be trained, especially the assemblies and other things. The engineers, if they are trained, they will see that the cost of building will reduce for the government. Yes.
I see. What actually informed your decision to go into interlocking brick?
Yes, like I'm saying, it solved Thailand problem. If you go to a country like Thailand now, and you have all documents, you can get a house right now. Yes.
Wow.
Because they have excess of houses there all the time. And they use this to solve their accommodation problem. And I should tell you, if you don't know, January to December is the same in Thailand. As it's raining here, it's raining in Thailand. So I think we are sister countries.
I see.
Everything we have here, we have it in Thailand. The fruits, the tilapia, everything
I see.
is in Ghana. So Thailand is my second home. So if there's something in my second home that I can bring to my first home, then I have to work on it.
Great.
Yes.
So how affordable is your technology? How affordable, how accessible it is? Because, you know, the youth of Ghana nowadays, when you even look at one bag of cement, we get scared to even think of building. One bag of cement, per my research, is 120 Ghana cedis, and that alone scares us off. How much are you even eating in a day?
Yes.
So how affordable is your technology?
You see, our technology, like I told you, straight away give you between 30 to 40% less than normal concrete building.
I see.
Therefore, the word affordable is a word that is very difficult to explain, because my affordable house will not be your affordable house.
Okay.
And the affordable house of a very rich person will be maybe $1 million, whilst somebody's affordable house will be 100,000 Ghana.
Exactly.
So with the training we are going to do, there will be more labor, there will be more bricks, and that will reduce the cost of building, so that people can easily access to build. Meanwhile, we are going to push, if it's possible, it will be a curriculum for secondary schools.
Fantastic.
Yes, the JSS, SSS, so that before they finish, they already have a job.
Wow.
Yes. And with our training center, anybody who will come and train there, if you are going, you have to go with a machine. So you go and start your own business.
Oh my God.
Yes. And we will buy the product from you.
Great.
To do our work. For instance, we have a contract in Swedro, and we are going to Swedro to work. And I have maybe 50 people trained in Swedro. I don't need to send my machines and everything there. I just give them the orders. I need so and so bricks from you. Pay, and they produce it for you.
Exactly.
So the job creation will be more. That's why I say we are going to train a lot. And after the training, they also train, and they will be employed. So if you train one person, you get about 5 or 10 people.
Wow.
That's how Dovetek is planning to help Africa and Ghana specifically. As of now, we have some machines in Nigeria, machines in Benin as well, in Ghana. Ghana, we have set up. And we have collaborators in Ghana as well. As at now, we are working on our constitution for our association.
Great.
Hopefully by the end of this month, we will finish with that.
Fantastic.
Then we can be able to meet the big organizations to work with.
You know, I always say that these are the kind of people that we need as a nation. People that think about the country and try to solve problems. Ghana, one of the biggest problems we have is unemployment. And you remember that I spoke in one of my episodes, I was talking about blue-collar jobs. And this is a clear example of it. This is a blue-collar job. He's going to train people to use a particular technology to make affordable housing. What is more interesting than this? And this is something that we all have to rally behind. We have to support our own as Ghanaians and make sure that whatever dream, whatever aspiration he has to eradicate some of the problems we face as youth in the country, we have to give him all the go ahead and our support in any form we can to make sure that this particular vision of his is materialized. So please, can you tell me how many projects, both government and maybe NGO projects or individual projects that so far you've done? You mentioned that Apiati, Apiati one, and then you also mentioned the
Agenda
111 the government is doing. Is there any other projects?
No, for the Agenda 111, we have not gotten a contract yet.
Okay.
We are yet to. But it is something that the government approved that they should use local raw material.
Okay.
And they have selected the interlocking bricks, which
Fantastic.
those who have started are using it. And it's strictly that.
I see.
That is a very good plus and a way forward for the brick industry.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
and fortunately, there was alternative that we were looking, so that still even the concrete will be a bit lesser. We have achieved it now.
Great.
I have gotten the permanent colors, which you can use to mix your concrete to go into the interlocking technology with the concrete.
I see.
So very soon you see houses with interlocking with the block, which at least people will also be happy about it. But it will not be as expensive as you build, you use the block, you plaster in, you plaster out, you paint in, you paint out, and a whole lot of things will be ignored.
Wow.
So yes, our aim is to reduce costs of building, and we have gotten all now.
Wow.
So straight away, we are going to start.
I see.
Serious real estate and other things.
Interesting. So that means that, like, you know, finishing is a problem. When you build a house, it's the finishing that's the problem. This particular technology, as you said, is coming in many colors. So if I have any color of my choice, I come to you.
Yes,
you can give me the
we
color.
have the color. I don't think it will be as many as, but you know, with the bricks, we have colors of bricks.
Okay.
If you see, we have the red, we have the yellow, we have the dark brown, and deep red, and yes, we can get those colors.
I see.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes. So your house, your block house will be like a brick house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Wow, this technology is really amazing.
Yes, because you are using about 85 with the interlocking bricks. We are using about 85% local raw material, which is a plus. That alone reduces the cost of building.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So we're back to the government and NGO.
Yes, the government and NGO, as at now, rural housing is doing a very good job.
Okay.
I'm part of a committee for using affordable, for using local raw material to do affordable housing under rural housing and the Ministry of Works and Housing.
Okay.
We are trying our best.
That's good.
So that I hope very soon there will be jobs given to us to do. I had a project in Tamale.
Okay.
2013. We were to do some houses, but unfortunately, after the mobilization and other things, the people couldn't pay us to do the project. So we have to
hold on
the project, and up to now, there have not been any way forward for that project.
Please pay him. Please.
But looking at...
Please pay him so that I can start a project.
But looking at Apieti, rural housing is highly involved in the building.
Okay.
So, which is a good thing that we will get there. yes, we'll get there.
I see. Yeah, you're doing amazing, I must say.
Yeah,
You're doing amazing.
We'll
so when somebody wants to contact Dovetek Construction Work, somebody has a building plan, the person wants to build any project the person wants to do, how can they find you? Where can they find you?
Oh, we have our head office in Accra.
Okay.
We have other branches, Kumasi, Tamale, and Takoradi. So we have the numbers on the screen. Anyone you call, you'll be able to access us.
Great.
And every rural housing office in Ghana is our office as well.
Okay.
So if you go there, you get our details.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Amazing.
Yes.
Do you have any final words to say to Ghanaians, the government, about what we have just spoke about?
Oh, yes. I will first of all say that the government should be strict on using the local raw material for building,
Okay.
which will help us very well. But what sometimes happens is that you send your proposal or whatever, and before you realize somebody is doing it without knowing actually what it entails. A quick funny one. You see, now Ghana is using Uber and GPS and street naming and house numbering. They don't know the right people behind. I'm one of them. We were 4 Ghanaians who brought that system into Ghana.
Interesting.
Nobody knows that we are the people who brought it into Ghana. You understand?
Okay.
Because the former finance minister, Mr. Barredu, may he rest in peace, sent our proposal to Konongo Odumasi and did the street naming and house numbering. But what they did there was our blueprint. And I don't expect you go to Kumasi and name a street name Crescent Avenue Street. It should be Nana Prempe number 1 street, Nana Jiman Street, or whatever. But because they took our blueprint to go and do it, it didn't work for them. Because even going to say Crescent alone, it will be difficult for a lot of people to mention there. You understand?
I see.
So sometimes your proposal will not be taken care of, but you see other people doing it wrongly. So if the government is able to, or the individuals in organizations will be faithful to themselves to do the right thing so that the right people do or take on projects, you see how Ghana will change. Because normally it's the wrong people who take the projects. That is what happened.
I see.
So I don't see why you can do an asphalt for 10 years and there will be potholes. Because there's law on asphalt. So if you do it and 10 years there's potholes, that means you didn't use the right people. So it's high time now we use the right people to do the right things in the country. And Ghana will one day be one of the happiest places in the world.
Wow, amazing. It is high time you use the right people for the right project. This is amazing, coming from one of the champions of Ghana. In fact, this whole technology is mind-blowing. I remember the first time I was discussing with you, I was telling you the discovery. I saw the excitement on all of you and the feedback we got. Okay, so today I'm overly excited, I must say, because your wish is granted about the person you've been looking for and you've been wanting to see. So this is where we draw today's curtains on House of More. Until another interesting episode. Continue to be positive. Continue to love your neighbor as yourself. Continue to do the right thing. And don't forget that this particular episode is sponsored by Samhan mosquito spray, a natural spray that you just need to spray on your body and you're good to go. All mosquitoes will run away from you. Make sure you get it with the numbers on the screen. My name is Prismar, and stay safe until another wonderful episode. Bye.